Hi everyone, Jason Olea back here again, and today we're going to be talking about the Fortuneteller Baba Saga of Dragon Ball. This is one of the more lesser sagas of everyone's interest. While there are many fun sequences here, I don't hear people talk about this saga as much as some of the other sagas like Emperor Pilaf, the beginning of Dragon Ball, or their tournament sagas, all three of them, or the King Piccolo. This one seemed to be always lost in the shuffle as one of the lesser known sagas. And I just finished watching it, and I gotta say, I found the saga to be really fun. It's not as emotionally impactful or engaging as some of the other sagas or any sagas after Dragon Ball, but it is definitely one that had a lot of fun with its tournament premise. It's like a little appetizer for the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai, and we are just witnessing these characters just go against demonic, more supernatural entities. There's this demon guy, there's this mummy, there's this invisible man, and there's a lot of old monster type fighters here that are very reminiscent to some of those older Universal monsters, like as I said, the Invisible Man with the mummy, or Dracula with the vampire guy. While they are definitely different from those counterparts, they definitely harken back to those characteristics and some of those backstories, and they create a nice little kind of Halloween haunted atmosphere to the saga. Not to say that this is like the Halloween special of Dragon Ball or anything. I'm just saying that there's a lot of creepiness and a lot of dark energy coming from this saga, especially with Fortuneteller Baba being a very mysterious figure. We know her as Master Roshi's sister, and we get to know her later on, but she's always devious. She seems very cold, and that is kind of what I like about the saga. It's the mystery behind it. While it is a short saga, I think because of that, it's able to retain its mystery a good portion of the time. It doesn't go too long to where it overstays its welcome and the mystery just drags out and just waiting for the reveal. But it's never too short because Dragon Ball does like taking its time with these episodes. So the mystery goes about a nice pace, at least in the anime. I'm not sure about the manga. Haven't really read much of the original Dragon Ball manga, apart from a few chapters here and there whenever I was able to. And from what I was able to watch here, I think the pacing on screen in an anime format worked very well. As usual, the characters are always entertaining. I love Krillin, I love Yamcha, I love Bulma, and especially Master Roshi and Goku. And what I love about this saga is how it ties into the very beginning of the series in a very interesting way, giving Goku a nice little character arc completion and forming the next steps to his journey. Throughout the series, we see Goku try to find himself so far at this point, and when he befriends Bulma, then Yamcha, or Oolong, or Master Roshi, we see him start to actually show more of his abilities, be more comfortable fighting alongside people who understand him, who care for him as a friend, and in some ways that's family. And he is able, during the Red Ribbon Army Saga, to do something right for somebody else, and is doing his best to try and hold on to that promise here. The Red Ribbon Army Saga has a cliffhanger of this native boy who lost his father, and the whole premise of the saga is that Goku is trying to keep that promise. He's still trying to hold on to his values. The battle's not over. So this is like a last test, kind of like an epilogue to the Red Ribbon Army Saga, to see how much Goku has learned throughout the course of the series up to this point, and how long he's able to hold on to his promises, his values, and who he is as a character. And he is rewarded very well by the end, which I will have to spoil. So if you haven't watched Dragon Ball, this is spoiler territory right here. Here we go. By the end of the saga, after Goku and his friends are able to defeat all these bad guys in various ways, some more fight-based and some more perverted, like there's many creative ways that this show was able to have these battles play out and also end. But it all comes full circle during this final battle, when while we are ahead of the character of Goku knowing this mysterious figure who Goku doesn't know of has a lot of similarities to someone that he knows. And many of the fight techniques are almost like he learned them before. He's unsure what's going on until the fight is over. The mask comes off and it's revealed to be his grandpa Gohan. And they don't even mention the fact what happened to him. They still want to keep it a secret for Goku, to have this be a happy moment of a reunion. What has been done was definitely terrible, and Goku will eventually learn that later on in Z. But as of now, after everything Goku has been through and how much of a good kid he has proven to be and a good and loyal friend, he's rewarded by having one last cherished meeting with his grandpa before he has to eventually go back into other world. And I found that to be a very sweet ending to the saga, especially when it comes before Goku still kept his promise to this native boy and brings his father back with the Dragon Balls. Then later on we get a few filler episodes of Goku training for the next martial arts tournament, and he fights these demon people, he fights Tien in this war, and there's a lot of shenanigans going on here during these filler episodes. And that's what they are. They don't really impact the story all that much, except for setting up Tien for the next saga, which we will eventually get into. But this saga, while short, I found very sweet, very fun. The fight scenes are very energetic, well choreographed, well animated. This was still an overall fun saga. Not one of my favorites. I think there's like a few problems with the pacing, and with it being so short, a lot of the impact isn't all that much felt until the very end of the saga, and it just runs like a typical Dragon Ball saga that's enjoyable but not much special, apart from it being a lot of fun with a lot of cool fight sequences and Toriyama style humor and everything. Until the very end, where it really picked itself up and got me emotionally engaging. It was just a fun saga. Not one of my favorites, but definitely one I would go back to if I'm in the mood for some more slice of life type of Dragon Ball content, or in this case, slice of action. I'm gonna give Dragon Ball the Fortuneteller Baba Saga a B. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.